just had an audition for a pharmaceutical print ad, and today I am breaking in the lineman, the 2906. I'll show you. So this is the first wear on the lineman, and my right foot pinky toe is not happy.
Don't go.
It is not happy. Right foot pinky toe is getting smashed. I think it's because of the laces placement. I'll show you exactly where. That point right there, when each time you step, it presses. So until I break that in, it's gonna be a little bit of discomfort. All right, today we are gonna talk about the 9111 Redwing Round Toe. It is the first copper rough and tough that I have ever purchased. Out of all the Redwing boots that I have, I do not own anything in copper rough and tough. So first let's start off with, yeah, I know it's hard to believe. Let's start off with what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing the lineman, the 2906. This is day 3 of wear of breaking these in. I actually didn't put an insole in these at all. I'm just trying to break these in as is, and it's going pretty well. There's a little bit here and there which are rough bits, but they are comfortable, and I'm gonna show you again. They're just really good looking. I actually took them off today. I was at a shoe store today trying on some sneakers. It was the owner of the store wanted me to try them on. And I took my I told the guy, I was like, listen, I only wear boots, but I will try on these sneakers. He kind of was pressuring me, but whatever. And so I took the boots off, put on the sneakers, and I was actually looking in the mirror at the sneakers I was wearing, and I looked over at the boots on the ground, and I thought, those are good looking boots. So I didn't buy the sneakers. I just tried them on just to humor the guy. He was great owner of the store. You know, they have that charm. Whatever, just wanted to please him, and I put them on. But I'm a boot guy. All right, so we're going to talk about these, the 9111 round toes. I found these just, I don't know, just a crazy moment just walking down the street. The 9111's classic round toe and copper rough and tough. But before we do that, I want to start with a box opening. A huge thank you to David Ballman, who introduced me to this brand. Let's pop these open. So he sent me a gift card to check out the website. So I found something that I liked, and they arrived in this cool box. Darn Tough socks, made in Vermont, USA. There were so many options. I found something that I liked. I went with something that I know that I will wear in this cold weather. Which I actually really like the packaging. It's really cool. Look at that. Really neat, huh? And I don't remember exactly which one I went with. Hold on, let's check. Okay, so I went with the Micro Crew Cushion Full Cushion Toe, and it's in the graphite. I really like how they do their box, how they ship it. It's really neat. Thank you so much. And it comes with a sticker, which is cool. And these are the socks, and it says guaranteed for life. All weather comfort, legendary durability, and performance fit. And let's see. So, okay, here's the sock. And I love, this is, oh wow, this is really thick. So these are gonna be great for like if I wanna break in a boot. These are wool, I believe. So I'm gonna wear these, I'm gonna try them out. I will wash them. I won't dry them because I don't dry anything that no matter what it is, if I really like it, I won't dry it. I'll wash it and not air dry, because anything you really care about, you really shouldn't dry, because it's gonna, eventually the fibers are gonna start to break, FYI. but it's either you hang it out in the sun or you just let it air dry. But wow, these are really nice. There's like they're very thick and some good cushion. These I could definitely use when I'm trying to break in a boot. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, David, for the recommendation, and thank you for the gift card. That's super generous of you. I'm going to wear these. I'm going to try them out, and I'll wash them and then give everyone my review. But these are darn tough socks from Vermont, made in the USA. Check them out. See if you like them. They have so many different options to choose from. I will try them out and let you all know what I think about them. Cool? All right, so on to the 9111 Redwing Round Toe. Okay, so this is the story. So I was going to lunch. I was up on the Upper West Side. I'm walking down 72nd Avenue, and I passed this sneaker store, and something in me is just like, hey, you know what? Just go in, because in the past I know they carry Redwing. I know that they had the 81 14s in there, and I remember seeing a pair of blacksmiths in there. So I actually passed the store. Something said, just go in and check out and see what's going on. So I walk in and I see they have these, the 9111s. They have the 8111 Iron Rangers and the 8114 Iron Rangers, and they also have a mock toe. Two actually mock toes. The two mock toes, the 875s and the Irish Setters. So I asked them, hey, do you have these in my size? So they go and they look. They have in my size. I was like, perfect, meant to be. The display was my size, so they ended up giving me 15% off of the price, which I was like, the guy said the best I can do is 15% off. I'm like, of course I'll take that. Like, I'm not gonna complain. I would buy them as is, but if you're gonna give me 15% because they were display, I'm not gonna argue that. I would have taken them as is. So I ended up buying these. I wanted these. I was kind of hesitant because I already have the round toes in Briar, but I was kind of like being, you know, a little bit selfish and like, oh, what if I got them in Copper Rough and Tough, because I've seen them, and Copper Rough and Tough is really nice leather. It's not a favorite like the Briar of mine, but Copper Rough and Tough is still nice. So found them, got them, bought them, walked out of the store like, I just stole these. 15% off and my size, please, let's go. Let's take these, let's wrap these up. So yeah, here they are. I remember when I was in Nolita. If you know New York, I was in Nolita, walking through Soho down to going to Tribeca to the Redwing store, and I ran into a girl from the Czech Republic, and she was wearing the 9111s, and I stopped her and I asked her, I was like, hey, I like your boots. And she's like, oh, thank you. And I was like, how long have you had them? Which ones are they? Because I didn't know if they were, I knew they were round toe, but I didn't know which number they were. And I took a photo of them, and I didn't have my camera at the time to record a video, but I ended up taking a photo of them. I don't remember the girl's name, but I just remember like her walking around New York City in a round toe, but she had obviously broken in and found comfort in walking around New York City in them. Because once you actually break these in, they are super comfortable. Some of these I've been wearing the round toe Briar without an insole, and I will wear these without an insole because they're just they just will break in and they're comfortable. These with the traction tread, they're just very comfortable without any insole. So yeah, I'm super stoked to have purchased and found these in New York City. Just random, something inside was like, hey, just walk into that store, and they had them. There they were. So let's take a closer look at these. Okay, so here we have the Redwing 9111 Classic Round in the copper rough and tough leather. Now this, again, is the first time I have anything in copper rough and tough. I know, which is probably hard to believe with all the boots that I have by Redwing. And Redwing, for Redwing, the copper rough and tough leather is the most popular leather ever. Yes. This one is the most popular. So they do the round toe. They do this in the 8-inch boot. They do a blacksmith in copper rough and tough. They do the mock toe. And they do, am I missing something? Iron Ranger, mock toe, 8-inch mock toe, and the round toe. I think that's everything. Okay, so we have the traction tread sole on here. We have Goodyear Welts. This is made on the 8 last, like all round toes. So 8 last if you have blacksmith size, Iron Ranger size, Beckman, all made on the 8 last. So you would wear the same size in all of those boots. Triple stitch, and Goodyear Welts, nickel eyelets, and yeah, this is the boot. So like I had said before, I had been eyeing these, kind of like, yeah, they're nice, but I have the Briars. Just so happened, found them, got them, picked them up, and yeah, the rest will be Redwing history. I'm gonna wear these with pride. And so, like, the one thing I really like about copper rough and tough leather that I've noticed online with folks who do own, especially the Iron Rangers, is that the leather ages really, really well. I really, really like how the leather ages on the copper rough and tough. It takes down some really nice characteristics. I will break these in rather nicely. And like I had said earlier, lately I have not put insoles in the round toes. I've just kind of been trying to break them in as is. I'm going to show you the inside of the boot because I know some people had requested that before. I have just been trying to break them in as is, just to, oh, you know what, I didn't give a shout out to the person who inspected the boot. Let's do that right now. I see the little card in here. So Melinda, thank you, Melinda, for the inspection and making sure the boots are 100. Thank you, Melinda. So here's the inside of the boot. See if we get some good light in there. Leather insole, there you go. Yeah, I was quite excited about these when I found them, to break them in. It's gonna be nice, especially because I know how this leather takes on everything. Kind of like, well, maybe not as much as the Hawthorne, but it definitely, the copper rough and tough definitely has a personality. All right, let's do the on feet. All right, so we start off with a pair of trousers from Buck Mason, which I found this season. They're supposed to be charcoal, but to me they look more like they have like a greenish color, but I think they complement the copper rough and tough quite well. They look really good. And of course, the peanut butter and jelly, the selvage denim with the copper rough and tough boot. Doesn't get any better than that. It's a perfect choice, perfect combination. And yeah, it's like, what else can you say? Match made in heaven. And from there, we move on to a pair of pants from J. Crew. These are like a green military style pant. I ended up going with 2 sizes larger in the waist, and then cuffed them so that they're shorter, slightly baggy, just for a little fun look with that. I really wanted the Rover 2950. Since I have the 9111s, I will pass on the Rover 2950 simply because I like the white sole on the 9111s. So that's the Redwing 9111 in copper rough and tough. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, be a boot. See you guys next time.